Gemini, as I was tapping into your current energies, I kept seeing, or I was asking Spirit to see beyond for you here into whatever you need to hear at this time, Gemini, whatever Gemini placement you have. Spirit was resistant. And once I kind of pushed, like I gave it some time, I said, okay, it's not meant to come through at this time. Okay, well, I'll work with that. I'll wait. And as time continued, I kept feeling a draw to sit back and join your energy. And that's when Spirit kept showing me a clay vessel. And I sat with this for a while, and I kept trying to tune into your energy, and it was a clay vessel, okay? And I kept trying to tune into your energy. I'm like, what about this clay vessel? Spirit didn't want me to draw any cards or anything like that. It just kept showing me a clay vessel. And it looked weathered, it looked aged, it looked beautiful, it looked very old. And then I just went, okay, what about this clay vessel? And I just kind of let go of trying so hard to tap into your energy and into the messages that are meant to come through. And that's when I had a vision. It was a dream that I had about this clay vessel for you. It came through in a dream. So with all this said and done, before I get into the message, the vision, Spirit, I feel, is also showing me the greater picture of your energy right now, Gemini, where you might be pushing to try and break through or gather something, knowledge, or connect to something. And Spirit is saying things will happen with divine timing. It's out of your hands right now. It's out of your control right now. And that's okay. Kind of find that comfort or that peace with the fact that maybe right now you don't have everything you need to have in order for you to proceed with something. Okay? Now, let me get into your vision here. In your hands is a clay vessel, perfectly shaped, smooth, and whole. It holds water, representing your life, your spirit, your dreams. As you walk, and you are in the desert grows hotter. The weight of the vessel begins to strain you. Eventually, the vessel slips. It cracks, not completely, but enough to leak. You fall to your knees in despair, thinking all is lost. But as the water trickles out, something miraculous happens. Flowers begin to bloom where it touches the ground. A path of life, color, and growth follows your steps through the barren land. A divine figure appears at this time and speaks. You believed your strength was in being whole, but it is through your cracks that your spirit nourishes the world. You understand then what the lesson is. Your wounds, your heartbreaks, your flaws, they do not make you weak. They are the openings through which love, healing, and wisdom flow. Your brokenness has purpose. Your journey, even when painful, leaves beauty behind. That was the end of that vision. So there's a lesson. Spirit's trying to reach you here with this lesson. Exactly as I put it, your wounds, your heartbreaks, your flaws, they do not make you weak. They are the openings through which love, healing, and wisdom flow. Your brokenness has purpose. Your journey, even when painful, leaves beauty behind. And Spirit wants you to remember this or wake up to this. Because I feel whoever I'm connecting to has been using their heartbreak and flaws as a shield almost, as a don't look at me. Don't notice this about me. But something divine is trying to come forth and connect you with these parts. And something very similar came out in my last Sagittarius reading. And I feel that as a whole, the collective, this year is about integration and loving and healing those shadow aspects, which is a lifelong journey, to be honest. Okay, so let's get into an energy here for you specifically. We'll narrow down on what energy exactly this is. This clay vessel. It holds water representing your life. So it's almost like you used the clay vessel as the shield, or it could also represent your body, the physical, where it was the vessel in which you were hiding something or kept something hidden, or suppressed, or the shadow aspect that wants to come out or be healed or be loved, or whatever this is for you. So tell me more about the clay vessel. I don't know what question to ask, just the clay vessel itself, the energy of that. I already feel like I know it was the energy that kept you, embodied you, or embodied some energy, like kept it inside. You embodied it. Let's say, I don't know, it's not making sense. Let's get some clarity. The vessel. The vessel. Gold. Unbreakable. You use this as an unbreakable force or energy around you. Tell me more about this gold energy here. It's like keeping the wisdom or the truth or something to yourself. The gold also, like, I don't just read the cards with the textbook meanings, though I do use that, but I like to read the cards with what I feel for you at this time. I feel like someone's clay vessel is like clay on the outside and gold lined with gold on the inside, and then the water's inside of that. So it's like the layer underneath the clay. Spirit's showing me that there was another layer that was unbreakable, and the gold is like this lining of love and wisdom. But yes, for some reason, someone hid that away, covered it with clay, and made it look like weathered but perfect at the same time. It's like, but what's underneath? What's underneath that layer of clay that you've sculpted so carefully, that you've carried, thinking that this was what you needed, how you needed to show up, or what you needed to embody? Yeah, now it's making sense. But the gold lining, what is this gold lining underneath? Curiosity bored, curious. You're meant to get curious about this gold. That is mysterious. Hesitation. Sleepwalker. Okay, you're meant to wake up to this gold that you contained within the clay vessel that you possess. It's something important for you to figure out or find out at this time in your journey. All my readings are timeless. Bottom of the deck, flying. Yeah, you need to set something free here. You need to understand something about yourself or your journey. Okay, let's figure out what this gold is. Tell me about the gold layer. What is this for Gemini? Three of Swords, Nine of Swords. You alchemized something here. You alchemized pain and turned it into gold. You took it from, or someone is hiding the pain here. Hiding that they're in pain. Hiding that something is wrong. That's for someone. But for a lot of you, I'm tuned more into the fact that you were bored, almost. You got bored of being hurt. And you took this, you woke up from this hazy lifestyle or hazy energy that was draining you and hurting you. And you alchemized it from something that left you chaotic and sad into a fierce strength like the gold represents. Abundance. You turned it into strength, something resilient, something that protects you, but also keeps something from trickling out, because the water is meant to actually come out, right, in the vision and trickle into the earth, and flowers will begin to bloom from this. So this gold, while it's kept you safe in some way, and it's activated an inner wisdom and strength, Spirit is advising you not to misuse this energy and use it as a shield or a wall. You need to make sure you let things come out as well. There's something inside of you or inside of this energy that you're going through that you still need to be curious about, so that new life, new energy can spread from what needs to come from within, if that makes sense. For some reason I felt like I was gonna sneeze. I don't know. Ten of Pentacles. Connection. Your higher self's coming through here with this card right now. Connecting. Weaving. I'm hearing weaving through the destiny or fate. Weaving. Almost, yeah, like your higher self's coming through here, and let's just get some cards so I can understand what this is. What is this weaving? Your destiny. Okay. I feel like, I'm looking at this and I'm getting, okay, so I feel like your higher self is reaching down or out to communicate with you and is showing me that, I'm going to keep showing you the picture. It's showing me that what you have grown thus far, what you have planted and watched grow on the surface level, on the exterior, is not enough. There's something here where you've planted it, grown it, and it's a success. There's a pride, and it's a positive thing, it's a good thing, what you've built, what you've created, okay? But there's something underneath all that, down in the depths of your soul, okay? Your higher self is asking you to descend the steps and look further, deeper into your destiny and ask yourself questions. I'm hearing ask yourself the question. It's our curious energy coming out again. Ask yourself a question. And this could be tied to the gold lining, right? Ask yourself if what you've built, that gold you've poured inside of the clay vessel. Ask yourself, be curious and ask yourself, go deeper. Yeah, it's definitely time to let something that, when the vessel slips and cracks and things start leaking, do not be afraid, because it's going to lead you into the depths of messages and journeys that you were destined to go on. Let's see what the water energy is. What is this spirit that nourishes the world that you hold within? Almost captive, almost hidden, trapped. What's down in the depths? Okay, let's get an alchemy card for that. Winter. There's another card, Mars. Ooh, I got goosebumps. You're breaking through the barrier. You're breaking through the barrier of isolation, fear, grief. It's like this chapter of, I don't know, I'm getting loneliness. I'm getting like, this card talks about that isolation, right? Winter, things die because they need to be let go of, they need to be shed so that new life can begin in the spring. And it's a season of your life. So Spirit not only wants to remind you that this is a season of your life that you are going through. If you feel hopeless or you feel that fear, remember that this is a season. You can get through this and you will have new and you will go into spring next where things are flourishing, right? Just like in the vision, as the water trickles out, as you release this fear and isolation, the winter energy, as the water trickles out, as you break that barrier, this electricity comes in, this life comes in. Flowers begin to bloom where it touches the ground. So whatever you create next in your next chapter, things will blossom from that because you've broken through that barrier. You've let things go that needed to be let go of. You asked questions and you went deep. You stayed curious. You continue to seek. Let me get into the guidebook here for Mars. It's like it's a passion, it's like a spark, it's anger, but if left uncontrolled, it can cause significant damage. Okay, let me find it in here. Here is the winter. No, autumn. Winter is the start. The winter is the start of a new season. A pause. In alchemy, winter comes first, yeah. It's the beginning, the origin. This is the origin of something. That's what I was saying. Let's get Mars, Venus, Mars. Will, your will, yeah. With Mars by our side, we can assert ourselves in the world. Our presence is felt and our voice is heard. Like a flame, Mars rises upward and helps us stand strong for what we believe in. Mars may express itself through nightmares or distraught dreams. Make sure to utilize creativity when this planet is at work. Draw and dream journal as much as possible. That's for someone. But yeah, there's this vigor, this will, this determination that is unleashed as you accept and go through this, the start of this new chapter here. Winter does not mean it's the end. It means it's the beginning. Okay, the beginning of this beautiful, electric, passion, excitement, creativity, illumination. The gold is also illumination. Something is being illuminated. Okay, Gemini, I feel like I'm gonna leave it at that. That feels really good. And thank you so much. If you're new here, subscribe. If you'd like a personal reading, it's in the description box below, and I will see you guys next time.